Yo, what's up YouTube? Dirty Dan Gaming coming back with another Rise of Kingdoms video. And today we are going to continue our talks on commanders. Now, I'm going to be changing up, I guess, the title and classification of how I've been doing these videos, because I've realized that the previous videos are not really guides. They're more of overviews. So that is what we are going to be covering today, is a commander overview, where we will go over how you get the commander, what type of commander he is, and then we'll overview his skills. And yes, we will still give our determination on whether these commanders are suitable or are a suitable investment heading into your Season of Conquest gameplay. We don't want to get away from that. That is the sole value aspect of this channel, is looking forward to the Season of Conquest commanders, because those are the latest and greatest that you are going to have access to. So just wanted to preface this video a little bit and kind of just state that we will be kind of switching it up and just doing overviews. And again, we will be breaking down actual commander guides in terms of what uses they're good for, whether they're good for open field, rally, garrison situations, what pairings to go with them, and then also what talent builds, because I feel like that's more of a actual guide as opposed to what I have been doing. So let us jump into our very first commander overview, which is featuring my man Saladin. Saladin is going to be a cavalry conquering and support commander. He is going to be the first legendary cavalry conquering and support commander that you will have access to, and you get Mr. Saladin from the Mightiest Governor events. So save your resources and speed ups. This is one of those commanders that I was talking about in some previous videos, that you kind of want to save those precious resources and speed ups for if you are planning on doing a Mightiest Governor push. We stated in a previous video, card up in the top, about a few early Mightiest Governor commanders that you should absolutely not invest in. And part of the reason for that is because you have options such as Charles Martel, which is in your first group of Mightiest Governor commanders. And then after your third Mightiest Governor commander, you will get Saladin. Now, Saladin is an excellent commander, primarily because of the minimum investment that you have to put into him, but he is also very good. And a little bit of an overview, we're not going into a full-on guide here, but he's good at everything. He's good at open field, he's good at rallying. Hell, you can even use him in a garrison situation, and we are seeing that even today in Season of Conquest with some pretty devastating Saladin YSS garrison reports. I mean, once I saw that being a Cav player, I was like, whoa. Whoa, I don't need Jadwiga, is what you're telling me? Because I already have a pseudo garrison commander that you can just throw a YSS with, and it's almost meta. Like, that's a little ridiculous, but I digress. Very, very excellent commander. If you're a cavalry player, you absolutely should get Saladin. Even if you're not a cavalry player and you're just looking for a really solid cav march to have in your lineup, Saladin is probably going to be the best way to go, because as we have stated in our previous videos, our whole belief system here and heading into Season of Conquest is that you want the tankier commanders in the game. You want the commanders that are giving you defense. You want the commanders that are giving you reduced skill damage taken. And Saladin offers that in spades. So let's check out the skills and see what he really provides for us in Season of Conquest. First skill, active skill, rage requirement of 1000, hold fast. Deals direct damage, damage factor 1400 to the target. Then reduces its march speed by 30% and healing effects received by 40% for the next 5 seconds. So direct damage factor is okay. But I mean, if you're looking at Generation 1 commanders such as Minamoto, Double C, who have the highest nukes in the game for your KVK1, Saladin base level is equivalent to that. He's also going to be giving a March speed reduction to the target enemy, which is very good if you are maybe farm hunting, or if you just don't want that sucker to escape in a murder ball. You're going to be slowing him down a lot. And then he is also giving a healing effect reduction, which back in the day, so we'll take a quick sidebar. Back in the day, Richard was the meta. Like, back when KVKs first were a thing and we first got Saladin, I mean, Saladin was like, everyone wanted Saladin because he was the true counter to Richard. And Richard's back in the day, just there wasn't anything that was really suited to take down Richard's because he's so damn tanky and he offers so much healing. So Saladin came out as a direct counter to Richard. And even the next commander that we are going to be doing was a direct counter to Richard as well. And there's a little piece of the next commander skill that also has to do with debuffing the healing that a March is getting. So just keep that in mind, that's why you'll see a little bit of a trend with some of these skills in these still kind of early-ish commanders. Moving on to a second skill, Gulam's a passive. Cavalry units led by this commander gain 20% increased attack, 20% increased defense, and 5% increased march speed. Saladin is going to be one of the slower cavalry marches because of this 5%. However, in the support tree, there is a talent called Hasty Departure, which allows you to get a boost upon leaving a resource node, a city, a flag, whatever it is. You're going to be getting a nice speed boost from that. So be sure to utilize those, and we'll go over that in our actual commander guide. 20% defense is amazing. 20% attack is meh, but he actually does kind of need a little bit of attack because the support tree isn't giving you much in terms of attack and damage boost. And as you can see here, I do have him with my legendary weapon, since that is a full 20% attack. Next skill, Bond of Fate, another passive. Troops led by this commander take 30% reduced skill damage and 20% reduced counterattack damage. This is massive. I went over this in our Ethelfled video, card up in the top if you guys missed that. That counterattack damage with Ethelfled is huge, and actually with the conquering tree, and if you put Delane's amulet onto him, you will surpass 50% counterattack damage reduction. If you are counter rallying a rally, that means that you are effectively taking 50% less damage, because the rally's primary target is going to be the garrison. It's not targeting you. So all the damage that's coming off of the rally, once your counter rally hits, is going to be just counterattack damage and whatever AoE skill damage there possibly is. But those white numbers that you're getting are essentially 50% if you're pairing him with Ethelfled, which is why I hinted in the Ethelfled video that this combo is one of the top tier counter rally options that you have. And on top of that, which is that's very good for open field as well. On top of that, he's giving you 30% skill damage taken reduction. That is nutty. That is nutty. The next commander I think that has something similar to that is going to be Ramses. Yes, so Ramses is going to offer a 30% skill damage taken reduction as well. And then I think CJG, one of our newer commanders, is going to offer the chance to get up to less skill damage taken. I think it's over here. 40% chance to take 20% less skill damage, up to 50%. Yeah, so 50% is the highest in the game, but that's super conditional because you have to get this skill to line up when the enemy skill is proccing off, which probably isn't going to happen too often. But with Saladin and Ramses, you're getting it for free all the time. Super amazing skill. Last skill before the expertise, generosity. Troops led by this commander deal up to 15% increased damage to garrisons when attacking cities. However, they cannot plunder resources from these cities. This skill is okay in KVK 2 and 3. However, the city rally meta shifts from Saladin to Attila Takeda very quickly. Attila Takeda is still probably the prime city rallier, unless there's a Xeno on the wall, and then you kind of want to rethink your options. But all in all, a pretty solid skill for your KVK 2 and 3. Lastly is his expertise, which is simply going to enhance his active skill, bringing his direct damage factor up to 1700, further reducing the march speed by the target by 50% and the healing effects by 50% as well, a 10% increase from the 40% here. So as you can see, my Saladin is only at a 5.5.1. That is really all you need to make him open field effective. Hell, even rally and garrison effective. You're not really missing out too much on the 300 damage factor. Is that 300 damage factor worth an additional 390 sculptures? No, absolutely not. I don't think so. And you'll see too, like, there are other commanders that you can use at 5.5.1, but I just don't think that they're nearly as good, because the support tree is one of the best trees that you're going to have in the game, and conquering tree is solid. I mean, all around, Saladin's just, he is such a good commander, and you can pair him with any cavalry march and you will be effective on the battlefield. We're really going to jump into fun once we get into the full guide of how to use Saladin and how to utilize him, what pairings to use, because there are some really fun ones and some good combos that you can use for your arc strategies as well. So all in all, is Saladin, from our overview perspective, is Saladin worth investing in when you're looking towards your Season of Conquest commanders? I say 2 thumbs up. Saladin gets the dirty 2 thumbs up. Go ahead, invest into this commander. If you are a cavalry player, absolutely must have this guy. Even if you are not a cavalry player and you're a heavy spender, you're probably going to get him anyway. But I would say most players should bring Saladin up to 5.5.1, because if you follow the trend that most YouTube content creators are telling you to do with maxing YSG as your first commander, then you are going to have a devastating combo in pairing Saladin and your YSG in the battlefield, and you are going to rack up tons of kills. Not to mention, that's a prime garrison combo that you can use in your KVK 2 and KVK 3. KVK 3 not so much, but you could still use them in KVK 3. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy the kind of, I mean, it's really just a title adjustment. I just don't want to catch, you know, the hate from people. Oh, this isn't a guide. And yes, I realize that what I was putting out, those really weren't guides. We're going to put out official guides of how to actually use these commanders, but I really hope that you enjoy the overview of what we are doing and what we continue to do here on the Dirty Dan Gaming channel. As always, much love. Thank y'all for the support. And if you liked the video, please consider slapping the like button. And if you enjoy the content, consider subscribing below. All of it is totally free and it helps the channel out immensely. Stay tuned. We will be streaming later tonight. We have the YSS wheel. Maybe we'll unlock Gilgamesh. I don't know. I'm not that rich of a whale anymore. But we are definitely going to be spinning the YSS wheel to work on him, and we will probably also do Soroli. I've been saving those. I haven't done any of them yet. So yeah, we're going to be live streaming later tonight, probably around 23 UTC or 23:30 UTC. We'll say probably closer to right before reset, so that way we can get our spins in, and then continue and max the wheel for our YSS. So with that, y'all, once again, hope you enjoyed the Saladin video. I love you. Peace out. Thanks for the support.